Hello friends and welcome back. Today I am going to demonstrate the working of an accelerometer. So let's get started. First go to controleverything.com and search for MMA8452Q. Click the subsequent link that follows. MMA8452Q is a 3-axis accelerometer. The output data can have a resolution of 12-bit or 8-bit. The range can be dynamically set to either plus minus 2G, plus minus 4G or plus minus 8G. Today I am going to interface MMA8452Q with Raspberry Pi using Java. For our Java code, go to resources and under Java code sample we have our Java code. The code can be downloaded from here as zip file or it can be found on GitHub. Go to github.com and search for Control Everything Community. This is our repository for controleverything.com. Search for MMA8452Q. Click MMA8452Q and under Java, we have our Java code. Click MMA8452Q.java and this is how our Java code looks like. And now that we are done with our basics, let's see what kind of hardware we require for our project to work. For our hardware, we require a Raspberry Pi. These are the GPIO pins of a Raspberry Pi. Next, we need an I2C adapter. The purpose of using an I2C adapter is to simplify the connection between various I2C devices and Raspberry Pi. The I2C adapter is available on controleverything.com. Put the I2C adapter onto the GPIO pins and press gently. Hence, the connection is completed. The other thing that we need is our sensor, that is MMA8452Q. For making connection, we require connecting cables. Make sure while you make connection that the brown wire of the connecting cable is connected to the ground terminal of the sensor and same goes for the I2C adapter. To power up the Raspberry Pi, we need a micro USB cable. This is a micro USB cable. Put it into the power jack of Raspberry Pi. To provide Raspberry Pi with internet capabilities, we will require a LAN cable. This is the LAN cable. Put it into the Ethernet jack of the Raspberry Pi. If it happens so that you don't have a LAN cable, you can also use a Wi-Fi module. This is a Wi-Fi module. This is all what we need for our project to work. Now let's see how to interface our sensor with the Raspberry Pi. To interface our sensor with the Raspberry Pi, we require a Java code. For our Java code, go to github.com and search for Control Everything Community. As I told you, this is our repository for controleverything.com on GitHub. Search for MMA8452Q. Click MMA8452Q and under Java, we have our Java code. Before I jump into code, I would like to tell you that I have imported Py4j library on Raspberry Pi. The link is provided so as to help for the installation of the library. Please make sure that you install the library first before you jump into the code. Now, let's see how to upload our code onto the Raspberry Pi. Click Java and then MMA8452Q.java. This is how our Java code looks like. Here I have imported all the things which are required for our I2C to work. Now I am creating a class with a name same as that of our sensor. Under main function, I am creating a bus instance of I2C bus class. Here I am creating a device whose I2C address is 0x1c. Now I am sending a command onto the sensor for standby mode. Here I am sending a command onto the sensor for active mode. This is a standard protocol for our sensor to work. Now I am setting the range for our sensor to plus minus 2G. Here I am waiting for some time for our measurement to take place. Now I am reading back 7 bytes of data back from the sensor. Notice now the first byte that we receive is a status byte. The purpose of a status byte is to make sure that the data which we receive is valid. Here, as I earlier mentioned, that the output resolution has 12 bit. So I am converting my data in a proper form. Now I am outputting my data back onto the console of the Raspberry Pi. So let's see how to upload our code onto the Raspberry Pi. First, copy all the code. Copy our code and open terminal. Create a file with a name same as that of your class and .java extension. Paste your code and save your file. Type py4j mma8452q.java and click enter. This is a way of compilation of your Java file. It will take some time. After compilation, the file is there. To run your file, type py4j, the name of your file, and this time without your Java extension. Now we have our output on the console. If I change the orientation of our sensor, the value changes. And you see it again, the value changes. MMA8452Q is a very high accuracy accelerometer. The operating voltage range is 1.95 volt to 3.6 volt. The output data can have a resolution of either 12 bit or 8 bit. It finds many applications like in e-compass solutions, laptop tumble, free fall detection, and even in motion detection. The list goes on. For any query and comment, you can contact us on controleverything.com. Make sure to post on our community page. We are happy to serve you. The sensor can be purchased from controleverything.com. For more interesting articles and videos, follow us on our Instructables. Make sure to like our YouTube videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. At the end, take care and thanks for watching.